go! New Amnesia episode. After so long, we're back. We're gonna start a new game, and it's gonna be excellent and great.
Finally, the infamous Shiki
Yeah.
Red Man.
Red Man. I know. We're gonna, like, finally do this after 1,000 years.
He's the only one that seems like a normal person.
Thomas seemed like a normal person until...
That's true. But even Shiki was like, what the fuck, Toma?
Yeah.
Shiki's just the most, like... I don't know, he seems so bored all the time.
Yeah, he seems like he kind of just woke up
Well,
at all
normal.
times, so he's kind of, like, not there. You having dog troubles?
There's a dog in my room that hates men. And my brother comes into my
You
room.
said hates men?
Hates men.
Okay, I thought... Okay.
And my brother came into my room
Oh.
to see Cinder.
Mm-hmm.
And so the dog barked at him.
Fair enough, I guess.
Wow. I guess, yeah, this is supposed to be foreshadowing all the shit that happens to us, so Caitlin's right, we did get hit by a car.
Yes!
I totally don't remember that, and that's hilarious that that happened. So much happens in this game. Like, so many events occur that I'm like, well, I guess I did get thrown into a well and drowned. That happened.
Yeah, we got thrown into a well. We got the flower pot thrown on our head.
Domed, yeah.
We got hit with a car. We got like a shit put on our mailbox.
Yeah, we're just having a life.
A big bug. It's great.
Bug.
I love the bug.
Fushi! No,
No,
you're like a worm.
Or like a flower beetle or a stink bug.
Yeah, that's probably a better bug to pick than worm. It's like not worm-like at all.
You could say a slug. At least they have like eye stalks.
It's true. I'm just paranoid. Let me check something really quick. Okay, we're fine. Taihenda? Hondo? Don't explain this! I already know what's going on.
I've been there, done that.
I understand. I don't remember the fast forward button. F. C. Nope. Okay, whatever. I'll just click. Like a plebeian. Let me pick which world I want to jump in. Golly goodness. Yep, this is Amnesia. This is the game. Whatever, you're useless. Ah! No.
No. Now it has to be like an amalgamation.
Yeah, so
of the three
let's
of
see.
us. Like a mecha woman.
Mecha woman. This is the true 3 human girls equals 1 anime girl amalgamation. So let's see, how do... What?
RV ELYN. Lorvelin.
Lorvelin. You know what? Yeah, that's good enough. How do you guys feel about that?
I don't hate it.
It's pretty good.
You could do Chlorvelin. So
Yeah, then we get more Caitlyn in there, yeah. Okay, here we go. E-E-L-Y. Don't have a cap. Okay. Don't have a cap on letters. Chlorvelin. That's us. That's this girl's name. We brought her into the world and her name is Chlorvelin.
It's that whole we don't need men for their sperm anymore. Yeah. We just took it from our bone marrow.
Yeah. Chlorvelin? Is that your name? Yes. I think so. It just kind of popped into my head.
It just popped into my head.
It's almost like there are 3 voices in my head and they kind of argued about it for a little bit.
Probably correct.
What if, like, someone had amnesia and they're like, what's my name? And then someone was like, you idiot. And they're like, idiot, I guess.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yes, we're in hell. Because you're here.
Yeah.
No. Bro, I know. There's no such thing as right or wrong with parallel worlds. So deal with that, guys. I know the game. I know. Don't give me lore. You're overthinking it. Jump in the world. Jump. Shh. Yeah, and he's like, don't ever go to a hospital. For the love of God. My goodness. Heart, right?
Heart.
Heart.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts. Oh my god, it's Sora. Great opening. Again with the hospital.
Classic opening.
You love the hospital, right? You said you wanted to go there first?
Pajama hospital.
Yeah, pajama hospital. He's like, I literally can't stand this. I should have a chart full of information. I'll know my blood type and everything. My name is Chlorvelin.
Yeah.
Oh no.
My parents must hate me.
Photosynthesize. With all of our chlorophyll.
Right. I like how I just like was like, ah, a purse, and then I biff it and face plant into the ground. Around my neck.
I was bitten by a vampire, actually.
Oh
now
no.
I'm in the vampire
Wow. It's a bug bite. Orion bit you.
This is your fault, Orion. They found me battered and bashed.
I was in a fire. My whole body is burnt.
I was hit by another car. Ah!
Don't say I was in a car accident.
Gotcha. They're like, this one's the easy one. Car accident.
Right.
Cause of amnesia. Wait, were we hit by cars every time?
Why?
I don't.
And that's how they explain away the amnesia?
I don't think every time, because sometimes you just wake up in your house, right? And you're
Yeah,
just
we
like...
woke up in your room.
Right, because Kent, we woke up in the house, right?
I think Kent, we did wake up in the hospital. Or no,
Aw,
not
man.
Kent. Sorry, no. Toma is what I'm thinking. Kent, I think we woke up in the house. I think Iki also we woke up in the house. If I'm remembering right. Who knows? I could go back and look, but I won't. How long were you going to- How long am I going to sleep? I'm in the hospital, you ass.
Why aren't you more productive?
However long is necessary.
I've slept in enough.
I was in an accident. I almost died.
I'm
I will sleep
wounded.
forever.
If I'm in the hospital, I should be able to sleep all day. Like, I don't care at that point. Thank you, Orion.
Yeah.
This guy's a dog. He's got a dog collar.
Seems more like a belt. No, that is a dog collar.
He's
Yeah,
a
you're
dog.
right.
He's 2 dogs.
I was like, wait, they don't make belts that small.
Right. You'll wake me up. Whoa. Whoa. So early. That woke my ass up.
Why are your eyes like not even closed?
Because he's
all the way?
peeking.
He's
Gotta
like,
keep an eye on her.
Yeah.
it looks suspicious as fuck.
It does look a little malicious, suspicious, but that's what's up. Oh my god, zoom out. Oh my god. You can't back out! You can't back out, you coward! You coward!
I'm going through this, so are you.
He's like, bye. He won't back out when I'm experiencing pain. But if I get a kiss, holy god, is he gone.
He's a child.
Kisses are like kryptonite.
Right. Fairies cannot be kissed or they die.
If someone kissed me with those slitted evil eyes, I swear to God,
This vampire-looking
want them.
motherfucker coming in and kind of giving you a very malicious-looking kiss.
After
Like,
telling you
headbutt
that you
them.
slept in too much.
Yeah.
I know. I would be all over. My brain would be like, what?
He's one of those boyfriends that bullies you.
Yeah, he's negging me. It worked, apparently.
The mega soon.
You're gonna kiss me until I pass out and fall asleep again.
Yeah, he's hoping I die this
He's
time.
stealing my life force.
Because he's a vampire. I'm too tired.
What is this? What dare is this?
This is such a weird thing to say, too.
Why are you putting the responsibility of your own self-control on me?
I'll just take that as
Excuse
consent, okay?
Misogyny? I expected better from you.
Really? Did you?
I expected better from him. He called out Toma.
He did. In the past. Corvelin! Every time.
Corvelin!
I'm just unused to seeing these letters in this order, and it's so strange.
Corvelin!
Corvelin.
I was hit by a car!
Right.
Okay. We have a weird dynamic.
Yeah.
He's
like
like,
upset to be my boyfriend.
Well, the dynamic is that you're really shy, or past you, I guess. Real you. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Was really shy, and he gets off on that. But now that you're not shy, because you're like, who the fuck are you? I don't know what you're doing. He's like, well, now it's not fun.
He just likes to fuck with
The
you too
kink
much.
has died.
Yeah. Well, I would hope he'd be my boyfriend. It'd be weird if he wasn't,
Yeah.
honestly. I guess we could just be weirdly close friends, and that's like a weird in-joke that we have.
Yeah, you're just a friends with benefits.
Also,
I
can you
got
sue
battery.
someone? Can you sue someone for kissing you?
I don't think you could sue them. You might be able to sue them for
Like,
pain and suffering.
right? It would be funny
no.
to be like, excuse me, I'm requesting $10,000 because this person kissed me.
Yeah,
Like,
just
it's
sue
kind of a
someone.
funny thought.
You have to have some type of damages.
Right.
You have to prove that there are damages of some sort.
Yeah.
Which is why like pain and suffering is like the most you'll be able to get.
Yeah. I like how he's like, you don't have to put up with this. Oh my god. I'm like, I don't even know what the situation is. Joke's on him. He'll have to look at my ass, and that's gross. Also, him being able to take care of my discharge papers implies that he's close.
Yeah, they just let anybody do that? You gotta be like married in America to do that.
Yeah, or like close family. Or immediate family.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm your fourth cousin, 3rd times removed. No. You don't get to sign her. Does anyone even say that?
What? That they're removed?
No, that they're like 3rd cousins, 2nd cousins, 4th cousins.
I'd
be like, they're my cousin.
All my family members that are not aunts and uncles are cousins, and I don't know if that's actually true, but everyone's a cousin.
Even the people that are cousins, if I consider them my aunt and uncle, just by like age. Yeah. It's my mom's cousin, so I'm like, well, that's my aunt.
I have a couple of cousins who are like in their 60s. Like, they're older because they're really like my dad's cousin, but I'm like, yeah, that's my cousin. We're all cousins. They're all like adults.
My mom yells at me for it because she's like, they're not your aunt and uncle. And I'm like, look, it doesn't matter what I call them. Yeah. And then they found out that I call them aunt and uncle, and they were like, oh my god, I feel so young. And I was like, what?
That's funny. Where are your parents? I like how it's like high school or college, you know, something. Yeah. How old are you?
You're right. Because I mean, in Japan, don't they graduate from high school like 17?
I think it's the same as I think it's 18. Well, some people graduate at 17. I think it's around the same though.
Okay.
Yeah, I think in Japan it's like high school's 3 years, but like middle school is longer. It's like that elementary to middle change is a little bit different than ours. But
it's like the same amount of years of school.
Yeah, it's just what school you're in when is different. Okay. Yeah. It's like when some people go to 8th grade and 8th grade is actually in like the elementary school.
That's like bizarre.
Yeah.
I guess he would know. Right. He's like feeling my feels.
10 minutes of clothes changing.
10 minutes later. He's like, I wasn't looking.
I was definitely looking the whole time. Tadaima. もうちょっと着替えるの遅かったら完全に見られてたよ。あっぶな。確かにさっき声かけないで入るって言ってたけど、普通本当にノックしないで入ってくる？親しき中にもって言うよね。ここはビシッと文句言って。I think you're more uncomfortable than I am, bro. Calm down. He's just like, oh man, because I did this with Evelyn like 1,000 years ago. The game remembers.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Should tell him off or just be quiet?
Like, say anything at this point. Speak words to him.
Not
this whole time
next
you've just been
time.
Like,
You're right. It's true.
なんか本当に様子おかしいな。退院して大丈夫なのか？いやいや、大丈夫です。だよね。あれ、お前朝の薬飲んだ？ゴミ捨てた様子ないけど。あのさ、お前痛くないの？どうやったら毎日飲んでる痛み止め飲み忘れるんだよ。
Did I not take medicine or is he just freaking out?
I mean, I guess you just woke up,
I-
so no, you didn't.
Yeah.
さっさと飲めよバカ。荷物片付けてるから。
Baka baka baka.
Baka baka baka.
言葉がザクザク刺さる。
Yeah, alright.
Bro. It's like no one's ever called you an idiot before.
Yeah.
一応心配してくれてるのかな。
Orion's like my ex-boyfriend right now. I can't. Anytime I'd say he was like stupid or an idiot, he'd be like, it was just the end of the world.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like, what? And it was because he was just insecure.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
意外と片付いてるな。棚の中も空だし。お前、昨日自分でやったの？
He looks so shocked. His eyes have never been wider.
How?
How long have you been in the hospital that you have like stuff on the shelves?
Right? Like, I must have been hit real bad by that car if I'm like, this is my room for a month.
Yeah, it's like, you mean the shelves with like supplies?
Right.
Like, what do you mean shelves?
You know,
Is this the Japanese thing that we don't get?
it sounds more like a person who wrote a hospital scene that's never really been to a hospital.
Is it the shelf that had your clothes on it? That you now wear?
Right.
So of course it's empty.
You mean the chair that they give you that you throw your stuff on?
Hospitals in Japan are probably better than America. You get a whole shelf.
The whole shelf. There you go. I thank the nurse, so don't worry. Okay, cool.
It's like, you don't say jack shit to her. I already said it.
なあ俺、お前の家の周りよくわかんないから。
Fuck.
自分で道順説明してくれよな。
That's great. I know where I live. I'm just like, taxi man, take me home. And then they're like, righto, and they know where to go.
で、お客さん、どこへ行きます？
無茶ぶりきた。
Maybe I have the address written down?
Right? I
Look
mean,
at your phone. I don't know.
right? Do I have stuff with me?
I'd fake it till I make it, right?
Yeah.
あ、すみません。場所をうまく言えないんですけど、とりあえず寄進
Bro, you know where we live. Don't worry about it.
あとは曲がる場所を指示しますんで。
かしこまりました。
なんとか切り抜けた。記憶喪失って想像以上に
Having amnesia sure is rough.
彼
Womp
が言った行
womp.
き先の名前に心当たりとかありそう？家に着けば何か思い出せるかな。ここが君の家か。家族と一緒に住んでるのかな。それとも一人暮らしかな。
I'm gonna magically live with my family in this timeline.
The step mom and the dad.
Wow.
And Toma.
And Toma.
What
What if you went?
Stepmom number 3?
What if you went
not
home
number 2?
and Toma was like talking to you like he was your dad, and you just assumed he was?
Oh, fuck.
He's just like,
Call me daddy.
honey, how was your day? You're like, oh, hi, dad. And he's like, yeah, call me dad. Call me dad. Call me dad. And you're like, oh god.
Get in the cage now.
Get in the cage.
And let's protect my daughter.
Oh my god, Toma, you're so crazy. It's so fun to make fun of you.
おい、どこまで行くんだよ。
I'm gonna check the mail, of course.
やばい。ここだったのか。
I love his face.
Right.
鍵出さなきゃだよね。
Fuck.
カバンの中探してみて。見つかる？
もしかして鍵出そうとしてるわけ？
We know you don't have keys.
Yeah.
It's all about digital codes. You're like, oh, of course.
俺が預かってるだろう。どうやったら忘れられる？
Because I have amnesia.
If you could just tell these people you had amnesia in the beginning, a lot of things would be resolved. They'd be like, oh.
Right? I'm like, why is it the end of the world if they think we have amnesia? Like,
I guess
why?
some characters would be mean to you or manipulate you, but I feel like most of them wouldn't. Like, everyone except for Toma probably wouldn't.
Yeah.
I think Toma's the only one who would be like, amnesia, you say.
I think if we said we had amnesia to Iki, it would have been a lot better.
Yeah, he would have been
she
like,
doesn't hate us.
oh, okay, that makes sense. I have magical eyes and you have amnesia.
Yeah.
Like, that,
right?
that fits
You don't hate me.
into my worldview. I'm just looking to make sure that, you know, no one stole my stuff when I was gone.
なあ、片付けはやるからお茶入れて。
なんと怪我人をこき使うつもり？
隊員の許可が下りたってことは最低限の日常生活はできるってことだろ。
Also, making tea isn't hard.
倒れたらベッドまで運んでやるから俺がいる間にリハビリしろよ。
なんてスパルタ式なの？仕方ない。お茶っ葉探そうか。
Where would I hide tea in my house? Like, why wouldn't I just have it out?
緑茶、麦茶、紅茶、もういっそ直接聞いちゃう？
You just make whatever you want. He didn't specify. Why is this a choice? Why is this like, oh my god, you're gonna pick the wrong tea and he's gonna get mad at you?
He's gonna be like, well, he's gonna be like, you don't remember the tea you like?
Right? What if I'm like, I'm switching it up, baby?
He'll be like, I got sick of having it in the hospital.
Alright. Also, who likes black tea? Am I right?
Old people.
British people? No, I'm just kidding.
Green tea is superior.
Yeah. Alright.
Obviously.
Do you want to go black tea or do you want to ask him?
Like, what would a shy, kinky girl?
Kinky? A particularly kinky choice to say, is green tea okay?
Wait, is this tea for him or for us?
I think it's for everyone. Like, we're gonna make a pot of tea, I assume. That's how I make tea. Maybe I'm reading too much into this.
Because I'm like, if she's asking him if it's okay, so it's like, wouldn't that be the tea he likes and not what she likes?
Yes, it's definitely what does he like.
Oh. Black tea is astringent. I'm reading this tea manual right now.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? I'm so excited to hear you justify whatever you're about to say.
It's bitter.
Uh-huh.
All these teas are bitter.
Yeah, they kind of are, but that's okay.
Green tea is least bitter, I would say. I don't know much about barley tea though. Barley tea might be the least bitter compared to green.
Yeah,
like,
I'd say barley tea is less bitter than green tea. Black tea. It depends on how strong they are too, but yeah.
Yeah, because like a Somm is I think a black tea, but it's sweet. If you like get it in the fall.
Oh.
And then but like most black teas are bitter.
Yeah.
And that's why people like them.
Are you just trying to say black tea is bitter?
Well, like, he's an edgelord, so it's like you would think like go with black tea, but you could say that like that's the trope. The trope is that like they're edgy, but they like the sweeter shit, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think this too much.
I think you are way overthinking this. Evelyn, what do you want to say?
Well, because I've played Shiki's route before, and I remember some of the correct options, so I'm not gonna.
Okay, you're gonna abstain.
Not all of them, just a couple.
Just some of them,
like this one.
Yeah. I don't remember exactly where Kaiten landed. Let's just say black tea. You said a lot of things about tea.
I was gonna say what do you want to drink? What?
I was just asking. Impossible.
Never.
He can't. He'll find out.
Yeah.
I like how he's like, I don't mind. It didn't matter. It literally didn't
た
matter.
まにはそんな気分なの
Chlormelin!
Yeah, Chlorvelin, you idiot.
Not like I just had an internal crisis over what tea to give you.
I
Yeah.
was thinking about tropes. I was thinking about, you know, the history of tea. There was a lot going on.
ま、いいけどさ。
Whatever. He's like, what?
Why
doesn't
would you
matter.
want it?
はあ彼いつも
Because your chest piercing made me think of edginess and that's why I took black tea, you bitter person.
Yes. How long is he gonna hang around here? Until I get better? Question mark?
もしかして入院中の世話全
It's like
部
he's
彼がやっ
like
てくれ
Toma.
てたのかな
If okay, like if I was in a situation and like this guy was like, picks me up from the hospital, takes me home, and starts putting things away, I would assume like he's super close and we're tight. That I wouldn't even be like, when is he gonna leave? Jeezy Pete's like
Right? I'd be like, we probably live here together.
right?
But I guess if there's only, I don't know, if there's not like 2 people's worth of stuff, then I'd be like, I guess we haven't moved in yet.
Right?
But
Or,
Orion's like, what do you think he is?
right? Where are my parents? Good question. They clearly don't care. I would also assume
まあ
that.
今はとりあえずお茶入れよっか
That's fair.
Cooking up tea in my good old teapot.
だいたい片付いた。着替え類は触ってないから自分でやって。お茶入ったからテーブルに持ってこいよ。サンドイッチ買ってきてるから。
Yeah, sandwiches.
朝から何も食べてないんだろ。とにかく何か腹に入れろ。
言い方はきついけどいろいろ気遣ってくれ
He's
てる
just awkward.
かな
He's just not good at talking. That's fine.
聞きたいことはいっぱいあるけど何聞いてもすぐに見透かされそう絡むの難しいね
What? He seems suspicious. Okay. This is like a slightly different version of the
俺
room.
帰るわ。
The background.
Yeah.
The
It's just
sun
like-
went
Okay.
down. Is the furniture different? I don't
I think it
remember.
like zoomed out a little bit.
Yeah,
so I can
it
see
zoomed
more
out
of the room.
the right.
Okay, I was like, it's like the same, but not. Free from anxiety. You're the only one feeling anxiety.
そろそろお前限界だろ。一人の間は誰も面倒見られないんだから横になっとけよ。
Okay, bye. I'm gonna go sleep.
明日も来る。
See you later. Okay, what?
I feel like the no need to go to any trouble.
I'll be back tomorrow. I understand.
It's like
This is a normal response.
what would a shy girl do?
This is like a direct statement, and if you're
Yeah.
shy, you never use direct statement.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm like.
Yeah,
the
you'd
no
be
need.
like, okay, bye.
だ
Yeah.
ってお前様子おかしいし、俺は一日くらい予備校休んでも。
Oh my god.
平気だか
Was that the wrong one? Like,
He's just a
is
suspicious
our
person.
dynamic
Hmm?
that he's the dom? Well, he of course is the dom, but I mean, because okay, if we have the dynamic that
Okay.
he's the dom, you're the sub,
Oh.
then you would be expected to give direct statements like that, right?
Would I?
Depends on your dynamic.
Okay, sure. I'll go with it. Yes.
That's the whole like yes sir thing. Right?
Oh yeah.
a lot of
I guess
dynamics.
so yeah, you'd be like, I can see that. Okay, took me a second. I'm on the
But it's
train.
like,
I caught the train.
what is this dynamic with you and I? Pass me, sir. Like,
You're like, do I have a notebook about
yeah.
what I'm supposed to do?
Where's my diary from 3 months ago?
Right.
あ予備校生なんだこいつ
Prep school. He's talking about kitchen prep. You idiot. No, I'm just kidding.
Because if we had a dynamic,
じゃあ
us saying there would be no need to like trouble yourself would be like insulting. Because you'd be like,
カウンターの上に置いといて。
that's
明
disrespectful.
日普通に
Because they're supposed to take care of you.
They'd probably even he'd say the exact thing. He'd be like, wow, you're kind of acting weird. This isn't what we normally do.
Yeah.
The reaction would be exactly the
Like-
same. Oh my god.
Ah.
Okay, key on counter,
寝
good.
坊するなよ
Is this a secretly kinky one?
Your brain is already there. You're already making it kinky. It doesn't have to be.
I mean, they're all wearing some like strappy bondage clothes. Like, he's got some weird chest piercing. Like,
Yeah. I'm sure you can have a chest piercing and not be kinky. Maybe. I don't know
everyone has a little bit of kink in them.
I don't know anyone with a chest piercing, to be honest, so.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm just making
like,
an arbitrary statement.
that specific chest piercing where it's like in a weird spot on your pec.
Yeah, like on your
It's
clavicle.
like
Almost.
people's got like nip piercings. That's technically on your chest, right?
Yeah,
but it's like
yeah.
that's like out of nowhere. Not even like a symmetrical space.
He just
There's
wanted
just one.
What if he just had a hole and it was weird, so then he put a piercing in
Right?
it to make
You
it
have
less
a
weird?
second belly button, but it's like a pec button.
He's just like, oh my god,
like-
this is so embarrassing. Let me put a thing
You got-
inside of it.
Accidentally hooked with a fishing hook. He was like standing behind some people at the pier and he was like, oh fuck, I'm too afraid to take this out.
Because it's like one of those piercings that you put in your like eyebrow or you put in your belly button, right? It's
Mhm.
like the like
Yeah, where
curvy
it's
one
like
with
a
the two
loop.
balls.
Yeah.
So it's like, why? It's because it looks kind of like the dermals that people get on their like hips, but it's like, why there of all places? It doesn't even match anywhere. You don't have a matching one on the other side.
Maybe he does. Maybe
He's like,
it's
I like
not in
piercing
right
trees.
now. He took it out.
Maybe.
You guys know Chris Angel? You know who that is?
Yes.
Like, there was this thing I saw 1,000 years ago on his TV show where he, like, put fucking giant hooks in his back and was, like, helicoptered around. And every time I think of piercings in weird places, I just think of that. It scared the crap out of me as a kid. Anyway, unrelated. I hate Chris Angel a little bit.
Just for that.
It was just too much. Your body is at your limit. Check your cell phone. Yep, pretty much. First thing I would have done is look at my purse. Oh my god, we're too cool. Unless I'm too cool and I don't have one.
Ah, とりあえず財布の中だけでもチェックしよう。身分証があるかもしれないし。あるある。明賀大学心理学科1年。
Psychology.
大学生なんだ。
I don't think my student ID card has my major on it. That would be crazy.
Or your year.
Yeah,
Like,
it just says
just
like
says
my
your
name
name.
and my student ID number and a picture of me, and that's it, and what school I'm at. It would be kind of cool if you had like a special one that's like, but you'd have to get one every year, which would suck. But-
Yeah.
あいつは浪人したのかなそれとも年下なのかな同年代くらいなのは
Maybe I'm just wicked smart, and he like, I just got into college earlier.
今日一日喋ってたのに未だに名前もわかんないよ。でも家の鍵を預けておいたり退院の手続きを頼んだりしてたわけだし、記憶を失う前の君があいつを信用してたのは間違いないよね。でもこれって普通彼氏に頼むことじゃない。よっぽど家族同然に付き合ってたのかな。
Like, I'm not the person to know the difference between a casual or non-casual boyfriend, but like, if I was dating anyone and I got hospitalized and I needed help, I would probably ask them.
Yeah.
If we're at the point of dating, I'd be like, well, you have to pick me up from the hospital. That's my term.
ちょっと様子を見てみて、本当に信頼できそうなら記憶喪失を打ち明けてみるのも手かもね。あ、本当に仲が良かったなら家のどこかにアルバムとかその手のものがあるかもしれない。でもちょっと体力の限界かな。
Can't take another step, Orion, please.
I'm too tired.
とにかく今日はお疲れ様。明日もわかんない
Like,
ことだらけだけど。
in this, sometimes I think about this game and the premise, and I think about if I had amnesia and I had to like look around my house to like find clues about who I am, and I realize everything has a password on it, so I wouldn't be able to get into anything.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be like, computer, oh no, needs a password. Phone, oh no, needs a password. It would be a mess. That's why I'd have to tell everyone I had amnesia, like, right off the bat.
誰か来た。あ、昨日の男だ。って来るの早すぎでしょ。まだ9時前なんだけど。ちょっと待っててもらって急いで身支度しよう。
He can see me in my jammies, I don't care. Unless I sleep naked, then he can see me in the blankets, I don't care.
Because in Orion's world, all the, like, women are still, it's like, you know, pastoral times or
Yeah.
something where you have to, like, be fully clothed before a
Right.
man can see you.
It's like the 1950s trick of like, go to sleep in your makeup, in the dead of night wake up, take your makeup off. Wake up before the sun rises, put your makeup back on so you look great.
Yeah.
家に帰ったからってだらけるな。病院にいた時と同じように生活する方が体にいいに決まってる。
I'm gonna slack off because I'm at home. That's my
だから
life.
昨日寝坊するなって言っただろ。
え、もしかしてそのために朝早くから叩き起こしに来たの？どんな厳しい生活指導だよ。
Disciplinary. What if I was like, okay, whatever I do, you have to make sure I keep my schedule after the hospital, okay? It's gonna be beneficial for me. And he's like trying to do that, and we're like, oh my god, what an asshole.
Yeah, we were also just crazy before. We were like,
You
I
got
need
like
to, I have yoga at 9, and then I have basketball practice at 10.
Yeah, you're like,
Make
I
your
have
anxiety.
back-to-back things. Come on in.
we're one of those people that it's like if we're gonna be late, we just won't go.
Yeah. What do you want to ask me? He's like, why are you so weird? I hate this.
今日で付き合って1年になるよ。
OMG.
何かしなくていいのか。
Oh my goodness.
Wow. I mean, I could just get hit by a car.
Buy me cake. It's a tried and true. You just go buy me a cake at any time of day and I'll eat it.
そうなの？なんでいきなりそんな記念日に出くわしちゃうんだ。
Buy me a cake! Buy me a cake!
We have to pick it. You have to pick it.
I
太る
mean,
からやめとけよ。
It
no,
was
fuck
fate.
you! I'll get fat anyway, but
Wow.
whatever. I'll just run afterwards. I'll work out. I'll burn it off. Don't worry.
No,
Buy me a cake.
you're gonna lose a ton of dead weight when you dump him.
Oh, buy me a cake.
Also, you're in the hospital. People
Yeah.
lose weight when they're injured.
Yeah. Your face is pretty round. Oof.
Face is pretty ugly. Like, what's it to you? You should have said it to anyone, Orion, not just girls.
Alright, then what if you bought a cake and I watched you eat the cake, but when you weren't looking, I also ate the cake? How does that? Is that good? Is that better?
ほら、昨日からお前に名前呼ばれてないんだ。
You haven't
Oh,
earned
you
it.
know.
You haven't earned name privileges, boy.
You just called me fat.
And then you slap him. You're just like, why would you ask me such a thing? Like a soap opera lady.
いつもしょっちゅう呼ばれてる気がするんだけど。
I don't talk anymore. I've forgotten how to
普段は俺
talk.
が邪険にしても犬ころみたいについてくるくせに昨日ずっと帰らせたがってたよな。
He's like, are you actually offended?
Were you hurt? What is this?
I'll be like, well, I wasn't hurt, but the little, like, fairy thing I see is super offended by you now, so.
で、聞きたいんだけど、お前俺の名前覚えてる？
You gotta be like, yes, friend. Of course I remember your name, pal. Buddy of mine. Of course. That's why I always call you my friend. Why would you ask me?
Why? Bro, I just forgot. Sorry. It's been, what, like, 20 years?
We've been literally dating for at least a year, and I don't remember your name. Never caught on to it. Yeah, I think saying it slipped my mind is super dumb.
Yeah.
覚えてないんじゃないかって疑ってるからだよ。決まってんだろ。
Well, why don't you tell me my
you
name?
say my
Maybe I was just
name.
mad at you.
What if we both say each other's names at the same time? 3, 2, 1. Nah!
Corvalind! We say our own names? 3, 2, 1.
He's immediitely like, no, you don't remember, you're stupid.
Yeah, we should have said we slipped it right. Take her back to the hospital.
ちなみに付き合い始めてからはまだ3ヶ月だから。
How is it our year
We're
anniversary?
duped! Duped, I tell you! Bamboozled!
Damn, he's lying to us. Suspicious.
Our boyfriend's a liar!
Buy me
And
cake!
we're lying to him. Because of a crazy fairy in our head, we're like, I
Yeah.
can't tell him.
We're schizophrenic.
Right. Got us good.
なんで隠したがってるのか知らないけど、もうしらばっくれても無駄。
Are we gonna tell him we have amnesia right now?
聞いても言わないだろうと思って釜かけた。
Do we automatically lose?
You lose the game. It says game over, and then one of your lives tick down. Like
Orion's
Mario.
like, I see you couldn't keep it a secret, and then he like flips a like nerve in your brain and you have a stroke.
Oh my god, Ray.
記憶混乱してるんだろう。
He figured this out. He's like Batman.
Oh my god, we're so bad at it!
方がおかしいだろ。お前、記憶混乱してる。
Yes.
What? Bruh. Dude, this guy,
Hey.
he's like, Batman would also be a person who'd be like, I've talked to you maybe 3 times. I know you've lost all your memories. You're like, what? What? Uh.
俺がお前と付き合ってるってすぐ分かんなかったの。様子が違ってても。
You could thought you could hide the fact that you changed? I mean, no, but
What
yes.
change? What change?
Right? I don't
That you
know.
weren't like up for the punches. You weren't like,
Yeah,
you know, quarreling and having fun.
yeah, like he just kissed me and I was like, okay. And he was like, that's weird. That's not how that works.
And he's like, get up early. Like, you're lazy. You can't eat cake. You're fat. And then
Yeah, he's straight up like, I'm gonna call you fat. And we're like, okay, womp womp.
Orion's still like, he's being mean.
Yeah, he's just like a guy who likes to be
朝から
mean.
おかしいと思ってたっての。一時的に混乱してるだけなら、そのうち治るかと思って様子見てただけ。
I mean, that was yesterday. It could still be temporary.
Yeah.
なんで隠してたんだよ。
I don't know you.
Don't know if I would trust you. What do you think?
I would say I didn't want to go back to the hospital.
Yeah, yeah.
That is the reason.
That is pretty much why.
分かった。じゃあ病院には絶対戻す。
Yay!
I like
Success.
he's like
Because we got this far by being liars, so let's just be honest.
let's just try to be honest. Whoa.
He's like, psych! Let's go!
He's like asking for what you want directly. Who could have known that would work?
で、どこまで理解できてるんだ？
I remember nothing.
自分の名前は分かってるか？年齢とか。
I know my name's Chlorlin.
Chlorvelin
He's like,
is
what? What
definitely.
the fuck is that word?
What did
Why
you-
just call
What did you just say? You're like Chlorvelin?
That's like, oh my god. I think you're a permanent brain damage.
I don't have any brain damage. I swear to God.
I think you had a teacher saying your name.
Chlorvelin.
それは
Uh,
大丈夫だよね。身分証見たし。
なあ、身分証があったのか。てか、身分証がないと。
I don't remember anything. I mean, I guess I remembered my name because I typed it in. I mean, I was in the fairy realm or whatever.
じゃあ、一から説明するけど、
Oh, nice.
俺の名前はシン。お前とは子供の頃からの知り合いで。まあ、いわゆる幼馴染
Shin.
か。
Oh. Who? I guess Shiki's his
3ヶ
nickname?
月前からは付き合ってた。
Right?
年は
Uh-huh.
1個下。高3。
I can't believe we're doing the college
we're
student dating a high schooler.
Cradle robber.
It's like not like age-wise, it's not a big gap. It just seems awkward to be like thinking of myself as a college student and thinking of myself as a high school student. I don't see how I could relate to one another very well.
Yeah.
I guess if I knew someone for a long time, maybe.
You probably both have lived on your own for the last 10 years.
My parents are working overseas. Where?
But also, like, the further
How
away
long
I
were you
get from freshman year of college, the more I look back and I'm like, I was like a child who was an idiot.
That
who
is
didn't know what I was
true.
doing.
100%.
We're babies. How long were we in the hospital?
It's a
Like,
really good question.
They came and left.
Also, yeah, like, how long was I in the hospital? Why was I hospitalized? Exactly. Like, these are great questions to know, too. Also, hold on. Above and beyond for boyfriend duties? Just, like, basically taking care of me in the hospital?
That's not above and beyond.
That's like literally the minimum I expect from a boyfriend. Like, if I'm hospitalized for days and days, yeah, having my house key, checking up on my house plants, driving me back and forth, that's what I expect at a minimum. That's not like, wowee, what a guy.
You're my boyfriend. Like,
I mean, honestly, I would expect that from you guys. If I was like in the hospital, I'd be like, guys, help me. And you guys were like, no, that's too much. I'd be like, what? What?
Yeah.
Aren't we friends?
Your mom would like roll up in there and be like, I got this, bitch.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, no, I'm like, that's crazy.
This fucking guy.
I like how he's kind of mean, but also interesting. That's a weird thing to say. No, say more. Let's have like a day of talk.
Yeah, it won't confuse us. We are so confused not having any information.
I would love to have like a full timeline of as much as you can say. Don't you need to go to school? Or how injured am I? One of these is a more important question. No question. Tell me how bad the car hit me. Was it a truck? Was it on the freeway? Don't say I'm sorry. What? Did you hit me with the car?
I don't think so.
I was behind the wheel.
We were just playing a classic game of hide and seek with a car.
Oriion's like, how dare you take my credit?
And you didn't move! You were supposed to move! 10 days. To be fair, makes sense.
But hasn't he, like, seen you and spoken to you at the hospital since?
Right, yeah, like, I haven't been in a coma for 10 days, right?
It's not like
maybe you
get hurt, you're like, okay, I'm fine. And then 10 days later, you're like, whoa, oh my god, suddenly my memories are gone.
Right. Tell me about the accident. Give me, like, broad strokes. Broad strokes. What kind of car?
You hit your head. That's it.
Did I fall off a roller coaster? Like, did someone come and punch me? Like, just basic broad strokes. Did you punch me? He's like, it was a domestic violence attack.
That's why the hospital let me sign your discharge papers, because Japan loves domestic violence.
What? Like, well, if he was driving, he could be doing that whole thing where he's like, "It's my fault."
That's true. If he was at the wheel and you were in the passenger seat.
Yeah, and like we both got in an accident, but I got it worse. Yeah.
Can high schoolers drive in Japan?
I don't fucking.
I mean, I don't know how.
I thought it was like a lot harder to get your license.
I'm sure some can if you're like old enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably by age, not by educational status.
Well, yeah, but like.
Well, I think yeah,
if he's
because
a senior in high school, he can't be older than
Yeah.
Unless he's been held back.
Because I think high school in Japan is not required. So there are
Right.
people who like don't ever go to high school and like can probably function in like voting in cars and things like that. So I imagine you probably could, but I don't understand the process of driving or getting a license in any other country or state. It's too confusing. Well, what?
申し訳ありません。全然俺の責任です。俺がもっと気をつけてこんなことにはなりませんでした。
Was it that tightrope act we were working on? And then I biffed it? He's like,
Were you
don't
doing
worry.
the whole like jumping through flaming hoops and everything?
Our circus act was gonna be great if I didn't fucking fuck it up. Let me make up for this.
シン君、私たちは君のせいだなんて思っていない。
What?
That's the circus leader.
Yeah!
Dad is the circus leader.
Yeah, we're from Carnies. We're Carney folk.
That's true.
That's why he looks like this.
Yeah.
He's like a Carney boy.
He's also doing the contortionist act, which is why his body's so bony and skinny.
Yeah, he's like Cirque du Soleil reject. He's trying to do his own Cirque act.
Our act was that one where they like swing on the little swingy things, and then we have to like reach out and grab his hands, and
Yeah.
then like we get off the one and then we
The
the flip.
trapeze, yeah.
Oh no. He's like, I shouldn't have pre-buttered my hands. Why did I do that?
He's like,
I ate some fried chicken before.
I
we
ate
did
fried
our-
chicken, and then I remembered that
Yeah.
I ate fried chicken, and then I got nervous, so I started sweating on top of that. So it was like a 2-for-1 problem there.
Really greasy fried chicken.
どうかしたか。
Did you apologize to my dad?
A memory just came back to me.
Right, what a I mean, I guess this implies what the memory
Yeah.
was, but
Either one seems like
they're
the
kind
same
of
thing.
the same.
What does green mean?
It means I picked it before.
I see.
Because like many years ago,
Yeah, like in 2017 or
we
something.
looked at this game. I don't think you played all the way through it.
I
though.
don't remember if I did. I like how he's like, huh? Yeah.
ところを思い出す
You know it, girl. I was apologizing to
もう
you,
少し
daddy.
格好つけてるとこを思い出してくれよ。
Yeah, like our sweet trapeze act.
Yeah.
大丈夫だよ。割とかっこよかったよ。
He's like, oh man.
一応思い出せるんだ。
Right. That's like if you guys forgot who I was and then you're like, wait a second. Remember when you were like laughing and also eating something and then you choked on it because you were laughing? And you're like, I would be like, oh my god. Why do you remember that? I hate that.
Shut up. How dare you?
Our memories
like-
are coming back.
It's like, what if with this playthrough you like have to let him know that you forgot?
I definitely think you do. I think he's gonna figure it out either way. He's like, you're an
He's
idiot.
just like Sherlock Holmes over here.
Yeah, he's just a boy genius, light Yagami. But like light Yagami is nice, not regular ass light Yagami. But maybe, I mean, I don't know yet.
Maybe he's actually a psycho like Toba.
Right.
厳しく見えたのもシンが緊張してたせいかもしれないね。
お前、動けそうか。
I like how Orion is learning that
その辺歩
sometimes
いてみようぜ。
what people are feeling inside doesn't match what they express outside. Oh.
Around downtown.
そうだね。見られた風景を見れば記憶にも刺激があるかもしれない。
Faces pass and I'm homebound.
Let's go.
この辺がお前の実家のあった場所。思い出せない。あっそう。あそこが俺の家。お前の家からはすぐ近くだから何かあったら直接来い。
You have a house? Do you have parents? No, he said he's living alone.
Doesn't have parents, but he does have a house.
次、バイト先。
Yeah, we've both been living on our own since we're 10 years
He has
old.
a house, honey. Let's lock that down. Work.
ちょ、 やっぱり容赦ないんだけど。
Calm down. I want to know all this, Orion. I want to
Yeah,
know
I would be
where
like,
everyone
"Holy
lives
shit,
and where
I
I
have a
work.
job."
昨日まで入院してた女の子を連れ回しすぎじゃない？っていうか家がすぐ近くって昨日この辺わからないってタクシーの行き先説明させてたけど、
He was tricking us again.
もしかして1周年記念日の話みたいにあの時も彼女
Yeah,
出て
he's
たの？
been like freaking mind gaming me the day we met.
We can't beat Sherlock Holmes.
So if we're ever having an off day in the future,
He's gonna be
he's gonna
like,
like start doing crazy shit.
Yeah.
Like so we're not amnesiatic.
alright.